Hey guys, Toby here from Yield Labs. So a lot can happen in 100 days. I know the markets are suffering right now. A lot of leverage has been flushed out and people are starting to fear the worst as billions of dollars has been wiped off the total crypto market cap. Liquidations are an integral part of any lend and borrow platform and they are required to keep the balances in check. And as you may know from my past video series surrounding Team Kujira's Orca, this liquidation process has been opened up for everybody to participate in. So the platform launched early in November 2021. So what's new? Team Kujira have been working like crazy, adding features, usability and utility, most recently this being the advanced dashboard for Kujira stakers. So this new platform is accessed through a stake wall model. So you need to have either 5,000 Kujira tokens or 5,000 LP tokens staked to unlock this premium dash. Now, I want to emphasize here that this isn't a fee, it isn't a subscription, this is purely staking these tokens. So if you want the dashboard access, you need to stake the tokens. If you decide that you no longer require it, you simply unstake and you're done. This may not be for everybody, but if you are serious about participating in these liquidations and you want to earn some really high APYs, then you really do need to consider having the correct tools to capitalize on these opportunities. So over to the computer, the usual Orca platform doesn't look much different. There's a few pieces that have been polished and you can see the amount of participation in these liquidations is now insane, with over $10 million worth of bids on every section from 4 to 10%. That's over $65 million chasing the at-risk collateral. As you can see, I've got a bid in here at 4%. Why have I chosen 4% compared to the rest of the pools? It's because I have access to the analytics. So let's head over to the advanced dashboard and take a look at why I do this. You can do this by simply clicking on the dashboard section. So this is what the premium dashboard looks like. Seems like a lot of information to absorb, but let's break it down the boxes one by one. So first of all, we have a summary of liquidations. It's exactly what it says on the tin. It's a summary of all the liquidations that have happened on Orca since it went live on Terra mainnet. You can see a whopping 217 million UST has been paid for liquidated assets using the Orca platform. That's this guy right here. Next up, we've got market indicators. We have a summary of the market prices of the B assets and their price change and a quick glance and a liquidation prediction UI. And obviously there's a little box here that shows the most recent liquidation. Not a big one, but still, it's happening. Underneath this, we have perhaps one of the most pleasing parts, your effective APY. As you can see, on my tutorial account from participating in these liquidations, I have amassed 400% APY. It's insane, really. But how is this calculated? If you start with $1,000 and place it in the 4% pool, at the moment in time your bid is filled, your profit is 4.26%. This is an often overlooked element to accounting for discounts on Orca. The profit percentage is larger than the discount percentage, kind of like when you have a buy 2 for 1, you're getting a 50% discount, but you're making 100% profit. With your 4.26% profit, you now have $1,042.60. If you immediately rebid on 4% with all of it, when you get filled for the second time, you'll make 4.26% on that new amount. Your total is now $1,087. Your total profit is $87 on your initial investment of 1,000 UST or 8.7%. Through the miracle of compound growth, if you do this once per month and consider that the 4% pool has been emptied 81 times in less than 3 months, then your $1,000 investment becomes worth $1,650. That's an APY of 65%. This is absolutely crazy because it's risk off. There are several strategies you can use in Orca and they are well discussed on Twitter and socials. Not everyone follows this rinse and repeat structure that I've just talked about, so let's talk about them quite quickly. So the most basic one is rinse and repeat that we've just sort of talked about. You simply get your bid filled, you sell it to market, you make profit, done. You then put your bid back into the appropriate pool, lather, rinse, repeat. Can be risky if the market continues down, but with patience, it definitely pays off. The next strategy that you can use is dollar cost averaging. Can be a very useful tool to average into a larger Luna position where you get filled, you simply hold the B Luna that you have acquired. Farming, this is where you compare your Orca accumulated B Luna with Luna that you already own and put them into the Luna B Luna pool on one of Terra's decentralized exchanges, Astroport, TerraSwap, Loop. Finally, we've got bid and borrow. This is the least popular for me, and you're basically borrowing to bid on another borrower's collateral. It's kind of a bit of an oxymoron where you have the chance to get liquidated on the chance that your borrowed funds will liquidate somebody else. That one's not for me. Next, to my effective APY, you can see the current loans at risk. That's this box here. These at-risk collaterals above 50% are staggering, and literally millions and millions of dollars worth of collateral at an LTV greater than 50% right now. Beneath this, we have my bid history. You can see the assets that I have been getting filled, what I sold them at, and roughly what sort of APY that translates to. As you can see, I like to play around with the premium percentages, watching the loans at risk widget, and place my bids accordingly. Yes, it might feel good getting a premium discount of 15%, but as we looked at before, with 65 million USD to get through before that, I don't much fancy my chances of getting a fill at 15%. It's been much more profitable for me to place bids at lower levels and get them filled much more frequently. Again, the platform is about 80 days out since launch, and the 4% pool has been emptied 81 times. Finally, we have the pool summary, which I have referenced above. This has a lot of cool data that can be referenced when placing your bid. You can see the pools and which ones are getting hit, how often they're getting hit, how many assets are contained in each pool roughly when they are liquidated. If you combine this with the loans at risk section, you have a pretty powerful tool, in my opinion, to be able to place your bids in a pool that ensures the highest return. I've seen screenshots of people with effective APYs in the thousands of percent, really insane returns to be had right here. And don't forget that all of this applies to the BETH too, and then when the additional cross-chain assets come to Terra, they will also be listed on Orca to take advantage of that liquidation process too. And that's pretty much it, guys. That's a really quick overview of the advanced dashboard that you can stake your Kuji tokens to unlock. Is it worth it? Well, just look at my effective APY. I'd say so. It looks great. It helps you focus your strategy and unlock the power of these liquidations now that they have been brought to us retail users. And one more thing, if you could boost your APY by being able to bid on these liquidations with AUST instead, wouldn't that be pretty cool? That's food for thought. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. I really hope that you've enjoyed this content. I really hope that you found it informative and useful. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on this video, and I will catch you in the next one. Stay awesome, guys.